So that study is some modeling that's being done at the Institute for Health Metrics in Washington State, which is one of my favorite places to go for global metrics, so just give that asterisk. But I've had my team take a look at that, and they even say in their information that they want the states to reach out to them to give them more elaborate data as they have it, because their models are sort of projecting for everyone and don't have a lot of the same nuances of the local. I've not talked to my team yet to understand more about it, but my understanding is that something in the modeling is looking sort of at what a peak capacity on a day will be. But what I explained before in the details of this modeling is we know at our peak whether we know that we're going to have anywhere from a range of 6,000 to 8,000 on the most dire projections I've seen so far have been 10,000 cases per day. Remember that only about 20% or so of those cases, ours are higher right now because our testing is of sicker people, will end up in the hospital. And then a percentage of that group will end up in the ICU. But the average length of stay typically in a hospital is 3 days. The average length of stay for any of these cases is up to 20 days. So there's a period of time that they're admitted to the hospital and then they go to the ICU. So you can't just look at who might be sick or the number of cases in a day if they're piling on top of each other logarithmically. So those beds aren't emptying out. And that's all part of the complicated calculations that I think some of our modelers are trying to take into account. So I'll let the modelers themselves kind of talk through that. I know some of them have been doing videos back and forth with each other. They're all colleagues and they're all talking through those numbers.
Yeah, and Andrew, in support of what Dr. Acton just said, we have a great group of people who are volunteering to check everybody's homework on this. And one of the people that I reached out to, because I saw that story before we walked in here and I talked with Dr. Acton about it, that maybe give you a tip as to how you can view this or look into it and talk to other modelers on the validity and the comparison of these, is that I was logical model in looking at this issue. So it's a different lens to view it. Doesn't make it right or doesn't make it wrong. It's just one of the data points that we add in to how we look at all of this.